On mute.
My bad. What up, good people? We are here. It is another Tuesday. We got folks here. We popping. We moving on. Shout out to Jonathan Daughter for making the Stay Tuned logo. Shout out to, I forget her name, Josh, but shout out. So we got that. Oh, we got
Jada.
Oh, okay. We got Club Shades over here. We're gonna start with him. Dennis, what's going on with you, man?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there?
We good. We living. So Miss Chocolate Ryder, how you doing?
Fine. How you guys doing? Hi, everybody.
All right. Rashad, I swear, if you don't start your damn food page, bruh, like just start the food page.
I got a TikTok. I got my food page TikTok.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I want
have me on TikTok because it goes down on TikTok.
Okay,
I see you, Rashad. He wasn't paying attention. I seen you.
I didn't see it.
I gotta get a TikTok. I ain't got no TikTok.
What's the name on TikTok, Rashad? What's the name of it?
He put it on. He put it on Instagram too.
Yeah, it's called.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
It's called Shad Eats.
All right.
Sorry, I'm saying shout out to Texas Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zar, what's popping?
What's good, everybody? Another Tuesday. Time to shine or time to grind.
Oh yeah.
Is it time to shine or is it time to grind?
Both, huh?
Right.
Both of them.
Hey, I'm like Scarface, BOFF, both.
That part.
And then of course, Jay Bizzle.
Y'all know what time it is.
All right, y'all know, so you know what we do. So this week, we got that AFC North we'll be looking at. We got the sports view. We got this or that. We got to holler at the polls, new cool little segment. Digging with Doug, another new segment that we got going this week. And then we're going to open that flow for show. So you know what it is. Or as I say, TIE. So NFC Division Preview, you know what we do. I don't have the NFL preview this week.
My bad. I should have sent it to you, Doug. My fault.
No, it's fine. I'm okay. I'll use my vocals this week. So we got the AFC North. So you got Baltimore, you got the Bengals, you got the Browns, and you got the Steelers. And so I know Sharon was very upset with a lot of us, but Rashad last year. Rashad was her favorite because he was saying the Steelers was going to do something, and she was very happy and delighted about that. So we're going to look at this division again for the 2022 season. Rashad, we're going to start with you.
Man, it's interesting. I think Sharon goes this year, though. Because, look, I love her Steelers. I love that Steelers defense. But my biggest question with y'all is the quarterback position. And that's the most important question. That's the most important position in football. So, with that being said, I like Cody Pickett. I like his potential. I don't believe in Mitchell Trubisky. I've seen him play in Chicago. I've seen what he did in Buffalo as a backup. I don't believe in Trubisky. So your best bet for me is to ride the wave with Pickett. But until I see what Pickett is, he's a mysterious question mark. So I believe in the kid. I think the kid is going to be successful in this league. How successful, I don't know. That all depends on him, obviously. So right now, though, with that being said, to me, the team that comes back for Arsenal without the injuries, I'm going Baltimore to win this division. I believe in Lamar. Lamar is the only MVP in this division right now as it currently sits. I like Joe Burrow, but the Super Bowl loser always has the
No,
toughest year to year.
you said you and Josh said that last year, and it didn't happen.
And I hear you. I'm still going with that. I still believe in that. So I don't believe that the Bengals will repeat as division champ, and I damn sure don't believe they will repeat as conference champs for sure. Because the AFC conference is the toughest conference in all of football. So to me, I gotta go Baltimore, then the Bengals finishing second. I got the Steelers finishing third, and rounding off with the Browns finishing last.
All right. I really wish this was the AFC South because I would love to see Dennis rock the crown, but King Henry is not here for this segment. But I'm gonna still go to Dennis. Dennis, what do you think about this division?
Well, Doug, that was last season. This season, I'm not riding with Tennessee this season, Doug. So, but I still got the crown.
The crown. I just wanted the crown. That's all I wanted. I just wanted.
Still got the crown. So you know what I mean. If I draft him in one of my 7 fantasies, you might still see the crown. I'm just gonna let you know. All right. But besides that, I do agree that the Ravens are gonna win this division. I don't know about the Steelers or the Browns. They're they both iffy. In my eyes, they'll both be fighting for a bottom spot, and the Bengals will be in second. That's just my thoughts on this division.
All right.
And before in April, I said it was going to be 3 teams coming out of the division, but I might have to say I might be wrong about that.
You are. I'm glad you're coming back down to earth on that.
Czar, go ahead, Czar.
Yes, I'm a third that Lamar. Ravens will win this division. Cincinnati will be second. I don't believe in this Super Bowl hangover thing. That doesn't mean has a team that lost the Super Bowl had a bad year the next year. I'm sure it's happened. I just don't think it's this curse thing that they use or whatever. And I know Kansas City was like 2-6 last year, and they thought it was going to happen again, but then they won like 9 in a row or some crap like that. But anyway, so I'm going to go Pittsburgh third. And the only reason I got them in third is because Watson is obviously suspended for 11 games, or I would have Cleveland in third. And then, Cleveland last because they don't have a quarterback for 11 weeks. This normally is the best division, especially on the defensive side of the ball. However, this year I think the AFC West will be the best division, and I can't wait till we talk about that one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
All right. Jay Bizzle.
I think I pretty much I'm going with Baltimore because I like Lamar out of all the quarterbacks. And if, like Rashad said, if that defense can stay healthy, I think they're the best team in the division. Followed up by Cleveland. Because not Cleveland. What's the other team? Cincinnati. My bad. Going Cincinnati. I believe in the Super Bowl hangover. I think they're gonna struggle. I ain't gonna say they're gonna struggle, but they ain't gonna have the season to get back to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So
creep up on anyone this year.
I don't think. Yeah, I ain't gonna say they're a fluke though, but you know what I'm saying they ain't gonna repeat all the time soon. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna be
talent to be.
They're gonna be in the mix.
Right. They're gonna get everybody's best shot this year for sure.
Exactly. I think what's the name still gonna get his Chase, and you know what I mean? He legit. I think you know what I'm saying Mixon's legit. And then like Rashad said, the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. I mean, yeah, that's the real reason them boys they gonna battle Cleveland for third and fourth. Them teams gonna battle. I don't know if who's their quarterback? Who's Cleveland quarterback now?
Brissett for first 11.
Oh, yes, Brissett. So is it 6 games, 11 games? I don't know. So
11.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle for that third or fourth spot, which really don't matter to me.
All right, let me open the door because Sharon ready. Go ahead, Sharon.
I don't know what y'all expect I'm going to do or say about my Steelers, but this is the way I have it shaping up. No, Baltimore is not winning the division, y'all. I think y'all wrong about that. I think I actually believe that the Bengals are going to win it. To be honest with you, I think they're going to fly in the face of the usual occurrence of the losing Super Bowl team having a terrible following year. I think they're going to debunk that. I really do. I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. And I believe the Steelers are going to be in second. I believe Baltimore is going to come in third and Cleveland's going to be in fourth. That's what I'm sticking to. Until something changes and changes my mind, that's where I'm at.
Well, like I said, Kansas City debunked that last year, so
Kansas City did struggle though, so that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they did struggle,
They did
but
struggle.
I'm just saying, I just got a feeling. I got a feeling that Cincinnati is going to do some things unexpected. I believe this is not going to be your typical NFL year. I think the usual suspects are not going to be the usual suspects this season, and I think it's going to be a lot of surprises this season, and that's one of them.
All right.
Real quick, Sharon, who you think gonna be our starting quarterback?
I think they're gonna probably, if they're smart, they're gonna give it to Trubisky, even though he's actually not the better player. But I caution bringing in a new college quarterback to play that position in this division with who we have to go up against. Trubisky has some experience, and so I would start him over Pickett, but
right,
Pickett is looking really, really good. If he can get his footwork, it's like his footwork is a little sloppy to me. I'm watching his feet, and I think he needs to do better at his 5-step drop. His 3, he tries to force it too quickly, but the 5-step is where I feel he gets off and he doesn't position his head right. He looks at the receiver too much. And I don't think that I think that he needs to work on that. But Pickett is actually, I feel, better. I feel like he's more talented than Trubisky, but I think they need to gradually bring him into the offense. I don't think they need to throw him to the wolves. If they're smart, that's what they will do. And just keep Mason Rudolph needs to be on the practice squad.
Right. Dalton said he gonna start. Pickett gonna start week 6 or 7.
I think you need to send.
He might, depending upon how badly Trubisky does, because I just don't have a lot of faith and confidence in Trubisky at all. I was really pissed when they signed him. I really was. So,
right. You need to send Mason Rudolph to Canada. Adam, welcome to the show. AFC North. What do you think about it?
Oh man, for the AFC North, I got the Ravens coming in first. I got Cincinnati coming in close second. I got Pittsburgh coming in third and Cleveland coming in fourth. I just think I don't know because I was driving on the way home here, but I think I want to say Josh touched on it that Cincinnati is going to have the Super Bowl hangover. I'm a firm believer in that just because of the fact that they couldn't get it done and they're a young team. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think on the AFC North.
Dalton,
I'm a question though. The pigeons. Adam, can I ask Adam a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Adam, so you don't feel like the Bengals have filled any of those holes from last season? Just a question.
I think they have, but at the same time, they did lose key people though. Like the tight end, I think he is going to be a hard role to fill. For one, on the offense, I think that's a huge weapon because at the end of the day, tight ends are usually quarterback safety blankets. So I think for Joe to build up a chemistry with a new tight end, that's going to take some time. Just as an example.
All right.
Well, I mean, that biggest issue was that offensive line, and they don't put money there. So we'll see. Dalton, New Orleans Sinners. What about that? So This division. I got the same layout as Rashad. I mean, Baltimore at the top, everything else trickled back down. But I won't be surprised if Baltimore and Cincinnati are squaring up at that thing, though, going back and forth. So.
Oh, I can't wait to just come see me week 12. Week 12. Just come see me week 12. That's all I have to say.
My bad, BJ.
Hey, we were supposed to lose last year. We were supposed to win 4 games last season. That's all I'm stuck on the 4 games.
Who said that?
Just let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving. I ain't saying no name.
Oh God, here we go.
Hey, Dennis, who do you have? I don't know if you want.
Dennis said Lamar.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to the sports view. All right, one gotta go. I can skip off a whole bunch, but
I can take off a whole bunch too.
Wait a minute, one is already gone, so he doesn't even count.
Oh, we're gonna start with Sharon.
Oh shit, it's easy, Nick Wright.
Yep.
Because Paul is already gone. Paul is gone, so he doesn't even count.
Yep, bye, Nick.
Oh wow.
Hey, Sharon, that's a comment for you.
All right, so we got 2 Knicks.
I don't pay BJ any
Czar, go ahead.
He lives
Czar.
in Baltimore. What you expect him to say?
I don't know how the hell I know he played in the league, man. Perk is terrible. Get him out of here. That dude is horrible.
He is.
I'd rather hear Perk than Nick Wright. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I would.
not me.
Fact.
I would.
I agree.
Perk got at least he has comedic relief.
Right.
Nick Wright is just bad all around.
Oh, trash.
That's easy for me.
All right, go ahead.
Perk at least make you laugh.
And before you came on, somebody said you look like Nick Wright.
Wait, what happened?
Somebody called you Nick Wright. I ain't gonna say your name.
John B.
All right. That's cool. But for me, it's easy. The one that got to go is Skip. His show is 80% based around LeBron. And then when he talks other things beside LeBron, it's the same teams, but he finds different ways to talk about the same teams. So, yeah, Skip got to go for me.
All right, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Paul Pierce.
He gone.
Yeah.
Right.
He already gone.
Josh.
That's what I'm saying.
Nicholas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is easy for me as well. I mean, Skip got to go. I can't.
The fact that Skip said something about LeBron's son, I didn't hear about it, but I didn't hear it, but I heard about it. But that's kind of low.
Skip a Cowboys fan. He cool with me.
Skip need to go be.
I like Skip. Skip doesn't bother me.
He need to go be a manager in WWE.
Skip said a lot of shit.
In all honesty, none of them bother me.
Nah, they bother Shannon Sharp. I don't like Shannon Sharp
what Skip
either.
said about LeBron's son, he wasn't dissing LeBron's son. He wasn't talking trash about his son. People making more out of that than it was.
Yeah, I didn't
hear
way
more.
He can skip my daughter.
Colin is the best one on here out of all these to me.
Yep, he is the best one on there.
He might say stuff for shock value, but he the best one.
Yeah,
who the best one?
Cowherd.
Let's say Colin.
I agree with that, Josh. I agree with
too.
That. It's not a high level of crops when you're putting all of these together. So.
But see, nobody challenged him. That's why y'all saying he sits in a chair by himself. He ain't going back and forth with nobody. This is why he's getting what he gets.
And when
if he was going back and forth with one of these guys, it wouldn't be the same.
Right.
You're right. It wouldn't be the same, but we're taking it like it is. And like it is right now, I can tolerate Colin more than I can tolerate.
If I had to listen to one just talking by themselves, I'd rather still listen to Colin or Shannon.
Yeah, I agree.
The rest of these, I'm not trying to hear Perk just by itself.
Oh, hell no. That's the most.
Oh, look. Listen, I can listen to Perk all day.
He's funny, though.
I don't agree with half of the stuff he says, but he's just comedy to me. He's straight up comedy.
Perk or Swagoo?
What up, Chris?
Yeah, you gotta watch him you gotta listen to him on the Perk and Swagoo show.
Hell no, I'm good.
Hilarious.
Oh, they got a show together?
I can listen to Shannon.
Yes.
Shannon got a podcast.
I was saying Perk or Swagoo. I said R.
Yeah. No, they have a podcast.
Yeah, I definitely listen to that.
Swagoo and Perk. That's my joint.
I'm okay.
Shannon Sharp.
On to the next one. 2 gotta go.
Oh, this is easy.
That's easy.
That's easy.
The Malice and the Palace got to go. Both of them. Miles and
Both
Apollos
of 'em.
gotta go.
Both of them.
Both Miles and Apollos gotta go.
EOF.
Both of them.
Both.
Nah.
Okay, Sharon, you taking the same thing?
I'm taking the same too.
All right, Rashad.
I was going back and forth. I love, man, Big Ben and Rodman. Woo, they was so dope.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm keeping.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know what? That's who I'm keeping. Draymond got to go. Artest, you got to go. I'm taking Big Ben and Rodman, bro.
Would you rather have Meta?
Nah, I gotta have Artest.
Give me.
I'm just messing around. Okay, go ahead.
If I was
Rashad.
fighting, I would take our test. Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh.
Two gotta go is my boy Dre and Artest.
Your
Keep
boy
it right.
Dre. Okay.
My boy Dre, man.
Stomping you, Josh. I'm
Backhanded
stomping you.
compliment.
like
Go
it.
ahead, Zor.
Oh yeah, Rodman ain't going nowhere, and yeah,
Nope.
Big Ben. Get bye Draymond, bye Artest.
Right, facts.
All right, Adam.
Bye Big Ben and bye Ron for me.
That's right. Bye.
Yeah. For me, the right screen can the right side of that can go as well.
Bye.
Miles and Apollos.
Bro, look. I bet you that picture of Ben Wallace. I bet you that's him at the free throw line trying to concentrate. Super
Yeah,
strong.
you can tell us at the free throw.
Hey, I bet you that pick. Hey, that pick of Draymond is after he kicked somebody in the nuts and he's pleading.
Damn.
Nah, that don't look like.
We love you, Draymond. Forget what
Your
Zara said.
California love is dead. I can see that. Your California love is dead.
Yeah.
No, it's still here, but we just
Yeah,
I took Draymond, so I mean,
hard about it.
well,
No,
Lopez.
I'm talking
he
about
said,
Zar don't like a team in California.
I know.
Lopez said bye Draymond and Artest, and
No, he said by Draymond.
Yeah, I know. I tried to give him the
And
benefit of the doubt.
wow.
I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Artist. An artist.
That's his brother.
Ain't right at all. All right, Hall of Fame worthy. Is he Hall of Fame worthy? 11 years, 8,172 yards, 86 touchdowns, 4.6 average. Is the priest worth it? Go ahead, Dennis.
How the hell? All right, so, well, since this is my uncle, no relation, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, all right. Zor.
No, he injury. He was on his way, but once he got hurt and LJ took over, that ended his.
Oh, LJ took over for him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he had 1,500 yards and a half a season.
Hey, he was a beast. He was a really good. They had a good line, but he was a really good running back, though.
Yeah,
bro.
Priest Holmes was nasty.
You can say and, you ain't gotta say or. I mean,
he was better than Ty Gurley. He was like Ty Gurley with 2 steps.
He was better than LJ, and that's a Penn State guy.
First of all, LJ wasn't that nice.
Well, there you go. I agree with that.
He started. Yeah, I liked him. I liked it in him.
Didn't he get 2,000 yards?
Willie Roaf made LJ nice.
He
LJ
made
wasn't
both,
that
but
nice.
like I said, they both had him, Shields. They had a bomb line.
I was there. That line was Hall of Fame.
and they were good running backs. They can be.
Yeah. Well, Priest was
Larry
better.
wasn't that good.
Larry
Josh,
was all right. Larry
Josh,
was all right.
Go ahead, Josh. What do you think?
I think he got that, like, I don't think he was as good as Bo, but he was on that, you know what I'm saying? It's just the injuries, man.
Who?
You said
Jackson.
Bo? As in Bo Jackson?
Yeah.
He better
Josh,
than Bo.
I might have to mute you now.
I don't think he better than Bo Jackson. Though.
Yeah, he better than
He
Bo.
better
Like,
than Bo.
same
Bo
breath.
is the most overrated running back in history of football, man.
Well, we know you don't say that with California.
no.
I like Bo. Well, I like Bo better than.
He's back, Czar.
Nah,
You're going a little bit too far there, buddy.
My opinion.
I know you're going a little bit too far, buddy.
Okay, all right.
Go look at his numbers.
Sharon,
have
go
a
ahead, Sharon.
But I don't
I've
think
seen
he.
him. I've seen him.
Go ahead, Sharon.
No, my answer is no.
All right, Rashad.
No. And before we talk about any running back like that, my boy from Jacksonville need to be in the Hall.
Fred.
Okay.
Taylor.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
he does.
you.
Hall.
Fred
I'm
need to be in the Hall.
Fred Taylor, my favorite.
Freddie T got to get in the Hall. This is crazy.
Yes.
Like I need him and Sterling Sharp in the hall ASAP.
I agree with that too.
All right, Circuit
Exactly,
City.
Lopez.
Circuit.
No.
No. All right. As Deion Sanders said, this is not the hall of very good. So
Right.
Everybody don't need to get in. And Priest, yeah, no, I respect it, Priest, but nah, player.
Nope.
He'd be in a ring, probably.
Yeah, the Ring of Honor, yeah. Which was the best defensive play in NBA history? That's a hard thing to say, but I mean, we have
But
it
these both
Out of
was
these two. Out of these two.
out of these two was two.
I gotta
There
go
was
Bron.
two.
These two.
Okay, what'd you say, Rashad?
I gotta go Bron out of these two.
Okay. Context, or are we just moving forward? You got any? All right. Czar, which one you gonna take?
That answer will be A, and to add with context, not only will make these two different, and while we always comparing it to, not only did he make a great defensive play, but he also came down in front of that ruckus crowd in Utah and hit the game-winning, the greatest shot of all time in NBA history. Not Kyrie Irving hitting the three to win the championship.
The push off.
It wasn't no push off.
Didn't push off.
Oh shit!
That shit was already going that way.
Never mind. You can't even say he pushed off. Damn.
It's not that you can't say it. You can say it all you want. But if you're looking at the footage, he didn't push off.
Already going that way. He got shook up. Already going that way. Falling off his feet.
He just brushed his ass to the side,
His momentum was going already. You know what I'm saying?
His momentum
was going this way.
6.
Right.
So we supposed to act like momentum doesn't matter just because it's Jordan. Right?
6.
Okay. Got it. I understand.
Out the way, bro.
He's like, let me help you with that.
Right.
Over there.
Get your ass.
At least he took the shot. Somebody else won't take that shot.
Right.
Oh man, bro. Dennis, which one you taking?
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be Jordan. That's still which I've never seen it coming. It was a good double team. Still go ahead and get it. But I'm still stuck to this day why Iguodala didn't dunk. Like that's the only thing I don't understand.
Right,
You've been dunking your whole career. You've been dunking your whole career.
That's when you're still
why
a little
did you
young.
dunk it?
Exactly. Knowing LeBron is good for those.
I didn't understand.
I was so mad, man, because he can't shoot free throws, so just dunk it, man. Man, I don't even want to answer this question.
We already know Adam's answer.
I'm going B. I'm going
B.
B. B for me.
I mean, you know where I'm going, so it ain't even a question. So, beer gang.
No, we don't know where you're going, actually, Doug.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm lost.
No, you're Brown.
Right. I don't know who you're a fan of.
I mean, are we supposed to?
I'm lost.
1984, baby. Let's go.
Tell him.
Oh, okay. 84. Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't give my answer, but it's A.
It will be B. I mean, it will be B. I'm going with B. Right. LeBron.
B is your answer?
B is my answer.
You know he like LeBron, man.
Mine is A.
I thought it was A. You said 84. I thought you were talking about the draft class.
No, me and LeBron were born in 84 with Josh.
That's why I'm going LeBron too, though.
I was born in 85.
Hey, I was
if it was like what Czar said, just a defensive play, I got to roll with LeBron because it was Game 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It hurt it.
I mean, that move, like they call that being LeBron.
I don't know if y'all can say that though. It was Game 6 in Utah, and Dennis Rodman was guarding him. He stuck around the corner and stole the ball. He stole the ball from the mailman, and the mailman ass fell. Like somebody fucking kicked his clutch or some shit. Like
that was so funny.
That was right.
the highlight.
But see, that ain't right because I mean it was probably a Sunday game. Mail don't be delivered on Sundays. Like
That's what
the
Scottie
highlight of the
Pippen said.
game.
Exactly.
That was Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen said that one of the final games.
Yeah.
Mail ain't delivered on Sunday. So
I love when Pippen said that. Boy.
But that was back then. Mail was delivered on Sunday.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. This is like kind of semi off the subject. I was tripping a couple months ago. I mean, because I realized when I was out and it was a Sunday and I saw the mail truck, I was like, man, mail didn't used to run on Sundays.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That block hurt it, man. When I saw that,
bro, we done changed.
I was sick.
I thought it was a goaltender.
I was sick, but it was all right.
I was happy.
I've seen it before. I've seen that same play before. So
I already know who Sharon answering for this one. But we gonna go with it anyway.
I can't see it. Hold on. It's a
If,
little
if,
small.
if all six players were at their peak, who would be pushed to the bench? I already know who Sharon taking.
AD.
Look, I will name the people. You got Chris Paul, you got D Wade, Carmelo, Tracy McGrady, Anthony
T-Mac, baby,
and Dwight Howard.
My God.
At their peak, at their prime.
AD got AD.
Okay, who you got, Rashad?
AD, sit down.
AD, sit down. All right, AD coming off the bench. All right, go ahead, Adam. I know you like this question, so.
I do. I'm going same answer as Rashad. It's AD because, man, you got peak McGrady. Yeah, AD got to go. Sit on the bench.
Right. Go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead, Sharon.
The answer is AD.
Oh, Jesus, hold on. Let me focus.
Wow, I thought you were gonna pick Chris Paul.
Gotta keep a ball handler in there.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we know Dwight.
I can't stand Chris Paul, but he can handle the ball, so I'm gonna go with AD.
Dwight can too.
Wow, can I get the recording of this show? Sharon actually gave props to Chris Paul. Can I get the recording?
That's right.
When I saw this, I was like, "Oh, Sharon ain't taking Chris Paul."
I know you thought that because you think I'm gonna be simple like that because I don't like it.
I know.
I'm thinking about winning the game.
Don't put words in my mouth, please.
The dude can handle the ball. I never said he can't handle the ball.
Don't put words in my mouth, please.
Like I said, that's what you thought. I did not pick Chris Paul. The answer is AD.
Right now, note this date down.
Now that you interject Tracy McGrady, bye. AD gotta go.
August 23rd, 2022. Sharon chose Chris Paul. Let's just note that down. Put that in the archive.
I have been nice to Chris Paul before. Ask Dennis. Dennis released it on TikTok when I gave props to Chris Paul. So you remember that, Dennis?
Yes, I do.
Did a whole TikTok video of me giving props to Chris Paul. So.
Rashad, go ahead, Rashad.
I put AD on the bench.
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah,
all right.
Josh.
I gotta put Melo on the bench.
I'm going with that same one. Go ahead, Dennis.
Nope.
I'm going with Tracy McGrady on the bench.
Wow. We gonna smoke you.
Oh my God. Adam, say the phrase. Adam, say the phrase.
Right. His ass always want to
make sure we not liable.
Hey, you know what? If Doug let me get my moment out. Can I get my moment on why?
Go ahead. I'm trying to protect your life. She said you're gonna get smoked. I'm trying to protect you.
No, all these dudes want to playoff series, but T-Mac.
So
hold on, wait a minute.
Go ahead, Dennis. Go ahead, Dennis. Let us know.
How many did they win by themselves?
Dennis, show them your eyes. Show them
Sharon,
not one.
Hold on, Sharon. Your definition of by yourself, I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna say.
Well, I mean, you said everybody else won, but him, as if they won it by themselves. They had teams.
In your eyes, nobody won it by themselves, so I can't say that. But we talk about a peak T-Mac. A peak T-Mac has not won a playoff series.
Right, because he didn't have a team to win.
Okay.
Like the other ones did. So you can't use that comparison as
a reason. Everybody
I don't know if you could say that about Dwight Howard, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Like I said again, nobody respects what Dwight Howard did.
I'm picking Melo because
I respect what Dwight Howard has done. That's why I left him on the team as a starter and not on the bench. I respect his game now. You've never told me.
But I'm just saying. But now, who was his co-star? Is what I'm asking you, Sharon.
When on which team?
No, the only one that went to the finals. That one.
He
That's the
didn't,
only
he
one.
didn't have no Robin.
He didn't have a Robin. Shit, he barely had a Nightwing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I see your hand, Adam.
Listen, you the one that brought that up, not me. I'm just saying.
No, you said everybody else. You said that they won by. I'm sorry. I want you to say exactly what you asked me the question earlier.
I ain't gonna
I'm
say
not
it
gonna
again.
make sure I miss.
You heard what I said.
I don't want to misquote you. I don't want to misquote you.
I want you to say.
I know that's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it because I'm not gonna misquote you.
I said what I said.
Okay. Like I said, out of the people that I believe won by themselves is the White House.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Dennis. Adam.
That's what
okay, Dennis. I have one rebuttal to what you just said because if we're going off of all these players' peaks, there's only one dude that technically won a championship in his peak, and that was Dwayne Wade.
Right. That's why everybody gives him up. You notice that Melo left. You notice that AD left, and I picked T-Mac.
Yeah, it's funny. All of those players, all of them played for multiple teams.
I'm only picking Melo because he's more of, a one-on-one player. He ISO, so he could come off the bench and be the best player with the second people. So,
boom shakalaka. Zara, who you taking?
Melo like coming off the bench.
You're right though.
I'm sitting. The one that's coming off the bench is the lowest ranked to me on the weakest. Not weak meaning they're weak, but the weakest of the six. And two people can play the small forward position. So that's Carmelo coming off the bench, T-Mac starting at the 3.
Yeah, okay. That's the same logic I went with. So
yeah, right.
What folks?
The logic I went with.
Man, Sharon, you getting real. You might be the first mute tonight. Oh no.
Here we go. Lord,
mute me. That's okay.
No.
Sexist. You just being sexist.
What? Look, the mute button is evenly fair with everybody.
Oh man.
Might have to prove that tonight. So
I noticed wait a minute, hold on, wait. I noticed how they put this up here, but they left off a certain amount of quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like ones that had historic defenses.
Yeah, but they just Dennis. The theme is the all-time great quarterbacks. I think is what they're doing.
This ain't no all-time great quarterback team.
Why not?
Patrick Mahomes ain't no all-time great. That's why.
But he's the best in the business right now, and he's potentially going to be a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah,
that's if you say so. In Czar's world, that's what it is.
Whatever. In my world,
this
Mahomes.
Ain't the all-time great.
In my world, is Mahomes the best? Okay,
right.
No. You said particularly be a top 5 when it's all said and done.
Hold on. So you saying if he don't continue to do what he's done his first 4 or 5 years, he won't be top 5?
No.
Oh,
okay.
Here you go.
Okay. 5 straight championship games for 2.
He's not. Well, first of all, he's not going to go to 5 straight championship games.
No, but I just said if he stays on the pace he's on.
Yeah, if that's okay. That's like saying if your aunt had, she'd be your own.
Dennis, hold on, real quick. Czar, do what you just did. Like, do that thing when you backed up for a second. Like, go ahead, and do that.
No, I'm not falling for your jokes.
No, it ain't no joke, bro. I'm just
he trying to set you up.
You got to see his whole face.
I mean, we saw you.
Trying to see his whole face.
We got to stick to the show. We on a time constraint.
This is the show.
We on a time constraint.
Shoot, time constraint. Get out of here.
So you put this up. What's the question?
This is BS.
It's just your reflection. So percentage of career playoff wins without having a top 10 defense. You see Mahomes, Peyton, Breeze, Rodgers, and Brady. Really puts in perspective how easy Brady had it compared to everybody else. So just want your reflection on it. I'll give everybody 2 minutes, and then we'll get it rolling. So we will start with chin up, Czar. Go ahead.
She's stupid. It's right because New England, for most of that time Brady was there, they had a top 10 D. But the reason why I still don't knock Brady on based on what these numbers show is because, again, I test watching the games. He had, except for that first Super Bowl, he had to win those games. He had to make big plays, and he never really had the best wide receiver until Randy Moss was there, and that was just 2 years. the dude didn't. He made a lot of He made receivers that other teams paid to leave and fell off, like Deion Branch, etc. So I still think the man is very clutch. So to me, this doesn't mean anything as far as Tom Brady goes, but it just means that he has 8 rings instead of 3 or 4, maybe, because he also had a great defense. That's all I will say about it.
All right, Rashad.
To me, it's kind of screwed. It's kind of. It doesn't give enough credit to the fans, because I always tell Josh this, and Josh know I always say this: stats only tell a small piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To me, the film never lies, and I'm looking at Rodgers. And okay, no top 10 defense, but I can count on my hands where Rodgers has literally poked off games, and his defense has made amazing plays in situational football, which matters the most. So to me, I look at this, and it's kind of misconstrued in a sense, because Breeze, another one. I mean, Breeze, his defenses came up clutch at times. Obviously, some calls didn't go his way, as a recent with the Rams call a couple years back. But Peyton, I mean, like I said, Mahomes, I give Mahomes his credit. Granted, even when his defense won the Super Bowl, even when he won the Super Bowl that year, his defense wasn't great on paper, but on the film, they played great situational football. That's why they won that Super Bowl. So to me, like I said, stats never tell the entire story. So that's fine.
Yeah, but it only tells a portion. All right, go ahead, Sharon.
I agree with what Czar and Rashad both said. They both have excellent points. This is a typical knee-jerk reaction to some true stats. And people like to take stats like this and try to say and interpret that this means this over here. Right. And it doesn't. It fails miserably.
Wow, we got to fail miserably tonight. All right.
Miserably.
I agree with pretty much what everybody said. But like Zara said, Brady's his offensive weapons wasn't close to what Mahomes had, what Peyton had, what Rodgers had, and what Breeze had. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to make those. Didn't he make a quarterback, a receiver look good? You know what I mean? Other than Randy Moss, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to make those receivers look better than what they were. Wes Welker only looked good when he had Manning and Brady, and like Zard said, John Branch, that boy was trash after he left. So
now let's not forget the offensive line and the run game that they've had as well.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like Zara said, when they needed those last drives, I think almost all Brady's Super Bowls that he won, he had to, you know what I'm saying, be clutch.
Brady and Vinatieri.
I mean, but Brady had to put him in that. Brady had to put him in that field goal position.
Run a whole lot. I mean, when they had Corey Dillon for a minute, it was probably the most they ran. But they had like Kevin Falk, third down. Like, they were hit and miss with their running backs.
Lawrence Maroney.
All right.
Yeah, Lawrence Maroney was nice.
Nah, Corey Dillon was the best one they had.
Oh, I Dennis, go ahead, Dennis.
Kevin
I
Falk.
think this whole situation right here is BS.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's all we got. Okay, go ahead, Adam.
Brady lover.
I pretty much don't have anything more to add. Sharon pretty much covered on everything I was going to say and then some. So thank you, Ms. Sharon.
No problem.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yes, that's the data and stats only tell part of the story for sure. But I always go with Tom Brady is just the most winningest quarterback. He's not the best quarterback, but that's my
Troy Brown. That's what he was.
That's my take on it.
3 Super Bowls weren't even on him. 3, not 1, 3. Just want to point that out.
Oh, I was wondering what those 3. I thought you were shooting a 3-point shot over there. Does Curry belong in the same class as Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq? And now, before we start this, because even when I putting this together, What does that mean?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
That was my first question.
When you talk
What is
about
class?
the greatness of Duncan, Kobe, and Shaq, can you still put Curry up there?
Hell yeah. That's the greatest shooter of all time. He just won his 4th championship. Like, and probably gonna win a 5th one this year coming up. Like, I don't see nobody beating the Warriors this year. So
I do.
They do.
I was gonna say.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say yes.
Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, the man got four rings. I mean, people gonna say KD or my bad, Kevin. Was helped him out. I mean, he did help him out though, but you know what I'm saying, it was always Curry's team, but I mean, he changed the game. You know what I mean? And he's the greatest shooter ever. And you know what I'm saying, he changed how people play defense. You really can't guard him because he could shoot from half court. He's getting better. You know what I mean? And I think he's Duncan. You know what I mean? One of the best at his position. Or he is the best at his position. Shaq is one of the best. Kobe's probably top 2 at his position. You know what I mean? And Curry at his position, I guess you could say he top 2, top 3. So yeah.
Zar, go ahead. I got after everybody go. I got a very
no. Those other 3 are top 10 all time. Curry is not, and he is not top 2 at his position. Yes, he is a 3-point jack shooter and shoots 100 threes a game, but he is slow. He can't. If you play today and you play with them defenders, he can be stopped. That man, for the not for the better, got everybody there shooting threes. That's his claim to fame. Cool, he can have that. He is not in the same breath as those other players.
Czar like Martin saying.
He's stupid.
Right. I don't want to hear that. Curry top 10 all time. Stop.
No, he ain't.
I want to hear that.
Adam, go ahead, Adam.
Rashad.
Yeah, man. I definitely think Curry belongs in that conversation. To speak along with like a layer of what Rashad said, not only do I believe that Curry is on his way to getting his 5th ring, but he dang near is up there and almost is number 1 as far as like all-time point guards. He's almost there, regardless of his shooting. His shooting is just phenomenal enough to revolutionize and change the game. That's what everybody knows him for. But he actually, if you really watch him, knows how to play point. So I mean, just personally speaking, for me, I agree with Rashad. I definitely think he's up there with Kobe, Shaq, and Tim. So that's what I got to say on it.
I was when everybody was talking, it crossed my mind, and I went into a what if land, and I wonder what would Steph Curry effect be on not just NBA but society in total of like basketball if he didn't win it all. Like what would that look like? Still putting up the numbers and everything, but if he had not won like at all, I wonder what would that look like.
I can tell you what it would look like.
Go ahead.
Allen Iverson.
Thank you. That's exactly what I said.
It would look like AI. No disrespect to AI, because that's arguably one of my favorite players of all time. So no disrespect. Special in his own right. But it would look like AI's career. That's what it would look like.
Okay. I can buy that. Like I can buy that. So
I think it looked like Steve Nash, in my opinion.
Hell no.
Look, hold on. Where is that? Where is that? Hold on. Where is that? Oh, yeah, first mute of the night. First mute of the night. If you have,
hey, no, Zar, you
got 2 MVPs.
Zar, you think?
No,
would you take Nash over
Zar, I
Curry?
understand where you're coming from, though.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm saying, would you take Nash over Curry at any point in his career?
You better say yeah, bro. You better.
But
I didn't. Well, yeah.
hey, hold up.
It was just a question. It was just a question.
Hold on. But the reason why Curry went to Golden State is because they believe that what is the boy name that's from overseas? He went to the Timberwolves. He played with the Cleveland Browns. I mean the Cleveland Whatever. He played with Cleveland now.
Yeah,
But that's Ricky Rubio. They believe Ricky Rubio was the next Steve Nash. So they drafted him over Curry.
That's their fault.
That was the whole thing. That's what it was at that time. Let me just say that.
I mean, I it's semi get what Zara's saying, but I buy the Allen Iverson more because Allen Iverson touched culture across, the scope.
Right, but Allen Iverson was the premier Batman, the premier Alfred at 6 feet, and took the worst team in the history of the NBA as far as a team that made it to the finals. He's taken the worst one by himself. Curry will never do nothing like that.
Hold on, I got a question. So Zar, you're basing that upon the fact that Philly didn't know how to build an organization and the Warriors organization knows how to build a team? Are you
You're going way off topic. I mean, you want to go way off topic, you can go there. Doug wants us to.
Let him go.
That has nothing to do with the question. Organization ain't got nothing to do with this.
All right, Zara, come down.
You're talking to a guy that doesn't believe in organizations.
No, I mean we can have that discussion, but I'm just saying it's not. It don't.
All I'm saying is it's a non-issue. It doesn't matter. He doesn't believe in organizations.
Look, we're moving on. Zara, it's your time. Zara, it's your time.
Oh, so I guess you didn't want my answer to the question.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Sharon.
That's okay. Let's carry on.
I'm sorry.
Carry on.
No, go ahead.
No. Carry on. Carry on. You started the music.
Everybody was ready for this or that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he was too quick to hit the mute button. Wasn't paying attention about his host. That's his problem.
It's
go
okay.
Ahead, Sharon, you got the solo
once
screen.
a show. It always happens when Doug is in
Go ahead,
power.
Sharon. You got the solo. You got the solo screen. Go ahead.
I don't need a solo screen.
You got the solo screen. Go ahead. It's all on you. All on
hey,
you right
Brian, I see you in the comments.
Glad you paid your money back, Brian.
Sharon, before we go, Sharon, go ahead.
My answer is just yes. It's just a yes answer. Just yes.
I think that belongs
he belongs in the conversation. I guess it depends on what your definition of class is. And in my definition, then he belongs in that same class.
There you go. All right, Michelle.
So Brian said Philly had the defense player of the year in Mutombo and six.
Oh, they had a great defensive team. They had one of the worst for a supporting cast, probably the worst offensive supporting cast in the history of the league. Could nobody put the ball in the basket but AI?
It's trash.
Oh, defensively, that's cool. But I'm talking about you got to score points in the playoffs.
They had Theo Ratliff, too. They
traded him from Mutombo.
Oh, from Mutombo. Yeah, that's right.
And Ratliff actually averaged more points than Mutombo. He could score a little bit, but they wanted to get the legitimate 7-foot center that can block shot. They thought the AI averaging 30, 35 a game and everybody else locking everybody else up would win. It got them to the finals, but it wasn't enough.
Hey, Brian, who you say is the worst team that went to the finals?
LeBron's team is second, in my opinion. The 2017.
Yeah,
that's the argument. That's always the argument. Is those two teams?
Yeah,
that was a bad thing.
I think AI though.
Me too.
Doo-doo.
The Spurs.
We're gonna go with it. We're gonna end with it. Go ahead. I'll give it to us one more time. There you go. And now we go on. Go ahead, Zar.
Okay. So this or that is no. It's not. Well, it may be easy when I say this, but this is based on who would win a versus, not who you like better, but if they did a versus, who would win? 20 songs for 20 songs. So let's go ahead, Sharon.
Luda.
Yep. Luda.
Okay.
Me too. Luda.
No hesitation. Luda.
Yep.
All right. Dennis.
I had to get off mute. I was muted for talking about the host. That's what happens when you ain't hosting me. I'm taking T.I.
Okay, I'm taking T.I. as well. Definitely has a better catalog, in my opinion. Josh.
Rubber Band Man.
Right. So like that was kind of split. All right.
Oh, real quick. Hey, Ryan said the first rocket ship team was the worst.
Nah.
I guess that was
that 94 team.
Nobody even talks about that. Plus those 2 years.
No. Chicago Bulls fans don't talk about that. That's who don't talk about that.
About it. What you talking about? I dream as much. Sharon, what I feel about Dream.
Hey, Zar, we are on this and that.
Well, all right then. See, I can't.
Zar love Dream. He does. He talks about it.
All right, go ahead to the next one.
There's still Adam and myself, Czar. Come on now, get together.
Oh, so you didn't got me flustered.
Damn. Okay.
All right, go ahead, Doug.
Luda all day.
All right, and who else you say we forgot?
Adam.
No, Adam said Luda. See, you're
Adam
off.
said
You're
stick
hosting,
and
man.
Luda.
Come on, bro.
Sticking
No, you got
Luda.
me
That's right,
flustered.
Adam. That's right, Adam.
Everybody flustered.
Look, this is
Tell
not-
him, Adam. That's
this is not-
right.
this is not-
Luda.
this is
All
not-
right, so this is the same thing.
This is
In
not
the versus
hard.
battle. In the verse, because if it wasn't the
Oh,
versus
this is
battle,
easy. This is
This
easy.
one?
Yeah, this is
okay.
easy.
In the versus battle, who you got, Adam?
It's Drake. He has more current hits and more like universal.
Oh, he
hits.
got that millennial stuff you like. All right.
And Charlie said,
No, it's also universal hits. He's
Hi,
universal.
Charlene.
all
That's what I'm
right. Rashad.
Man, versus I like Wayne, but I'm gonna go Drake. I'll go.
Wow.
Yo, Josh, you killing me with that boy.
Sharon, what you got?
You know, this is really tough, but it's tough. It is. But I'm gonna give. What is funny?
It ain't
No, not you, Sharon. Go ahead.
What is funny?
We're laughing at Josh. His sound effect.
Oh, okay. Well,
"Dang, my voice is sound
this
effects."
is really tough, but I'm gonna give the edge to Lil Wayne. Don't want to
No,
look at him.
Brian,
His
this ain't
catalog-
about. Hold on, Brian. This ain't about breaking records. This is about a versus. 20 hits for 20 hits. I don't give a damn what streamed and what sold.
Right.
Anyway, go back,
First
Sharon.
of all, Brian got blind eyebrows.
What I was saying is, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough, but I think in the verses, Wayne would have the edge. I don't want to look at him, but his hits are hits,
Right.
and
All right.
timeless hits too. Timeless.
Absolutely. Doug, what you got, man?
Oh, Weezy F baby, it ain't even a question.
Right.
I'm with y'all. Weezy would destroy Drake. Josh.
You heard, man. Come on, let's go.
I think you're confusing a battle rap with a versus. But
No, I'm talking about hits
No,
for
I'm
hits,
talking about
man.
verses.
I don't think you know Lil Wayne's older music, bro.
Man,
I
the Carters.
I
Hey,
do.
you went off the Carters.
He don't know what.
Wait a minute, Carter
Czar,
too?
he don't know what
Carter
500 degrees is.
Right.
I do. But I
You
mean,
say Drake got more hits, sir?
It is.
Bruh,
The
the
Carter
block
too.
is hot.
Drake don't have more hits than Wayne.
Man,
Wait a minute.
Lights
He
out?
said, wait a minute. He said he grew up on both Wayne and Drake. How you
Right.
grow up on both of them?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
You don't
Yeah.
grow
that's
up.
not
Hey,
confusing. It's a
That's
versus
because he's
battle.
trying to tell you he's still young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
you
no,
grew
no,
up.
No.
But Wayne came out in like what?
Right.
Hella low.
Mid,
Nah,
mid,
nah,
late
nah,
90s?
Years.
99.
Right.
He had
Nah,
a
2000.
catalog before
Drake
Drake,
was
even came
doing
out.
Well, hold on.
Degrassi.
Let me get in here real quick now, because Adam, you want to talk about and Brian talk about breaking records. Wayne was selling records when it was harder to sell records.
Right.
Streaming is nothing now.
Wayne's features. was
Okay,
better.
I may understand that Wayne has started it
Hey,
first.
hold on, real quick. Hey, Adam, and you know, artists don't make nothing off streaming.
Okay.
Okay,
I just
Ace
want you to
said,
know that.
Thank you,
Ace said
Ace. Thank you, Ace.
Wayne came out in 98. Drake came out in 09.
Right. We're talking 11
Right.
years. So you
Thank
grew
you.
up on
Thank
both.
you.
You're growing up on both
You grew
artists.
up
You
on
don't
both.
grow up on both artists. In your
He
teens.
grew up, you heard what he said. He grew up
Two
on both. He
different
got blind
You
eras.
heard
eyebrows.
what the man
He
said.
went. Hold up, Sharon. He was one age when he got the first eyebrows. He went blind with them. Then he was another age, so he grew up on both. That's what it was.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody whooped his ass with a bottle of peroxide. That's what happened. He was reborn.
Hey, who I didn't get?
How we not looking for facts, bro?
I don't think you got Rashad. Did you go? I
No,
know
Rashad Dennis. Did you pick Dennis?
I'm going with Tucci.
Okay, he got Tucci.
Tunchi.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and roll. All right,
You know who
same
Sharon
question.
got?
Same question. This is in a versus battle, 20 for 20.
Wayne was making hits when Drake was in the garage.
Right. All right, Adam.
Hoo-wee. Damn. I like both of them. But damn, if we're going, I got to go Jay-Z. Even though that's hard because I like Nas more a little bit, but I got to go Jay-Z.
All right, Dennis.
Yeah, we're going with Jay-Z, the Jigga Man.
Jigga. Josh.
Yeah, I like Nas better, but I gotta roll with Jay-Z on this one.
Yeah, right.
All right, Rashad.
Yeah, Jigga.
That's right.
Sharon.
H to the Izzo, of course.
Hey, so you got, baby?
Ace got Nas.
I know. I just want to see
Who
it.
you got?
Oh, he got Jay-Z.
Throw that diamond in the sky.
I got on hits. For me, Jay's hits are way better than
Killing
Nas.
I will say I like when Nas dissed Jay though. That was beautiful.
Nas
That was
won
whack.
that. Nas won that, but he ain't got better
That
hits.
was the wackest diss ever, in my opinion.
Nah. That's
Oh,
top
really?
five.
Whack.
That's top five.
Hey, Charlene, ain't
Wait a
nobody
minute.
asked
Wait
you.
a minute.
Mom, hey, let me explain my
That
mom.
is not fine.
Yo,
Hey, I know my
wait a
mama
minute, but look
started
how she
listening.
wrote it. She
Right.
wrote Nas is fine in caps, but
Right,
I gotta go with this.
So disrespectful.
Yo.
In my
That
house.
is not fine.
Right.
He ain't nothing to
Y'all
look
just
at.
y'all just went and got pedicures together.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And she was smiling and he wasn't. That's what you gotta watch the picture.
Whatever.
All right, Ace got
Hove in the verses.
Are
That's
we
right.
moving on?
That's right, Ace. Hove in the verses.
Right.
Sorry,
All right.
Hove could beat him with mixtape from the underground before he even
All right.
went out.
So let me just be clear on this one. So this is also in the versus battle, but since we all know, at least 90% of us know, Puffy don't produce nothing. He buys the beats and say, take that. But anything under his umbrella still counts.
Wow.
So Biggie stuff, even though he didn't produce it, you can still use that music. So in the versus battle between these two, who would win? Because if it wasn't that way, it wouldn't even be a battle.
Right. So everything under Bad Boy.
Right. So go ahead, Rashad.
I'm still going Dre.
Okay. Adam.
I'm going Dre.
All right. Let's go with Dennis.
Bad Boy, take that.
Josh.
No.
Hey Dennis, talk to Ace for me.
I'm going with Dre.
You got Dre. All right, Doug.
See, I mean, it depends on what mood I'm in, but I'm definitely gonna go Dre. But I think you should have put Timberland up there instead of Puffy.
Well, it's
Oh,
just one battle. Sharon, who you got?
Bad Boy.
And she got the bottles. Okay.
I ain't got no bottle.
That was over.
Yeah, right. Bad Boy.
Yeah, Ace coming correct tonight.
Bad Boy.
Yeah, I'm going Dre as well. No, he's so much under his umbrella with NWA alone, and obviously Aftermath.
Versus. We talking versus. Matches.
I know, that's what I'm saying. NWA, Aftermath,
no.
it'd be over.
No.
And you got
Go
50?
That's what I'm saying.
And Eminem.
Right.
And Eminem.
Nope.
All right. So
Oh boy.
are you more of an ass man? Are you more of a tits man?
Oh boy.
Both of them.
Women can answer too if they feel like it.
I'm not a man. I can't answer that.
I just said women can answer too if they feel like it.
Are you an ass
Yeah, but you
man
asked the question. I told you when you talk to Sharon, your specifics better be specific. Didn't I tell you that?
Anyway,
she will pinpoint your mistakes in your question.
It's all good, man. Adam, go ahead.
Oh man. I guess I'm gonna go top.
Meshach said titties.
Charlene participating.
Adam, what was your
answer?
What was your answer, Adam?
I said I'm gonna go top pick.
He had what Meshach said.
What you got?
Titties.
Bottom all day.
Okay. Doug.
I'm taking character.
Character, character ain't a choice.
Here you go.
Come on. It's not a choice, Doug.
Here you go.
Don't act like one don't matter. Just speak it.
Come on.
I hope he get a girl built like a man. I really do. I hope he get built just like a man. I'm like, boy, she sure do got a lot of character. Doug. That's what I'm gonna say to him.
Dennis, when I come out to Philly, Dennis, it's on in November. I'm letting you know that right now.
Come on, Doug, make your pick.
We going chess.
All right, Josh.
Charlene got a nice little bottom.
Okay.
Like, this ain't about her.
Dennis, what you got?
That's a good question. Can I both of them? Fuck it, I'm doing. So I'm taking drink.
This ain't drink champs. This ain't drink.
I'm taking drinks. Both of them.
I'm going top. I'm a tete. I'm like whoever said tete.
Meshach.
I call them Thadas, but yeah.
We gotta have
it. What? Hold on. What you call them?
Thadas. THATTAS.
Oh
Status.
man, soft derriere all day.
All right, we got everybody. We got one more. All right, so check it out, y'all.
Oh my!
Which situation is worse or you hate the most?
Hey, Brian asked Sharon, which one do you prefer?
Okay, so which situation it sucks the most? Making out and then she stops while you're in the middle of making out in a heated session and she grabs the condom, or terrible oral sex.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
I couldn't be too explicit with the pick of the terrible oral sex. But look at the guy; he just got some head, and look at him.
I didn't know that. I thought he got her pregnant. That's what I thought.
Me too, bro.
Zar came out of left field with that one.
Nah, he would have been mad.
Hey,
Doug, he would have been madder than that. He would have been throwing stuff.
I thought it was a little bit different. I thought she just told him that she had to clap. That's what I thought it was.
STD,
right.
Huh?
So when you make it, so in these two situations, when you're doing your thing, what's worse? Stopping to get a condom when you're already getting ready to get down, or getting oral sex before you have sex, and it's terrible.
I'm going with the oral sex. It's terrible.
Okay. Rashad.
You chief me. I am upset.
I got oral for sure because I always got the condoms on there.
All right.
How did I know
Josh.
he was gonna say that? I love you.
There go my question. There go my answer
right
there.
Rule right there. Go ahead. Responsible. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's funny. Like I can't stand condoms, and oral sex is my favorite. But if I still had to pick, at least if the oral's bad, I can still hit. But the condoms, I mean, they just suck. I mean, I know you're supposed to use them, but they just suck.
I'm gonna say this, it's so much new shit out here now. I'm putting condoms on.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Me in my 20s, I used to say that shit. Raw dog. If you ain't willing to die for it, you ain't want it. I used to say all that. But now, I'm out.
I hear you.
You used to say that.
Yeah, I used to say that. You ain't willing to die for it, you ain't want it. That's used to be my line.
And Doug, go ahead.
Oral.
Okay, Big Doug, I see you. It matters, don't it, Doug? All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for participating in this or that.
Hey, you care about that thinker, bro? You care about it?
That show ain't done. That's what you say. That show's very good character right there.
All right.
Team building is important. Team building is important.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. So we gonna go to these polls. Josh, I'll let you introduce this, and then I'll show the next slide.
Oh yeah. So a couple
Meshach, don't do me like that, Meshach.
A couple weeks ago, we had on IG we had a couple polls, and one of the questions is going to college overrated? As you see, 71% said yes, and 29% said no.
Yep, it is.
We're gonna speak on it.
All right. Who want to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, Adam.
For me, I think it is overrated, but at the same time, it depends on what field you will go into. Because I mean, I could understand if you want to go into the medical field or be an engineer, be a pilot, something to that extent. I get it because you do need school, education, and so forth. But I mean, if you're not looking into a field that requires you to take next level education, then to me, it's overrated.
Right.
All right. Other folks.
Meshach said it's not overrated. Brian says it is, and he said exactly, Adam.
I say yes, college is overrated, although I did love all the frat step parties we used to crash at Cal State and the acting classes at Chabot. And, obviously the chicks up in there were fire. But, yeah, it's overrated as far as you needing to have that to, have a career. It can help, but, yeah, in my opinion.
It's who you know, not what you know now.
That's a lie.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know something, Teacher Doug? So how would you get a teacher moment on this?
So, have everybody said their things? Are they good?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Go ahead, Sharon.
I just was waiting to see if anybody else had anything else crazy to say before I went.
Oh, go for it.
Anybody else got anything else to say before?
I mean, college. I don't think it's. I mean, it can be overrated at times. Do I appreciate my experience in college? Yes, but I could have saved 50 grand if I didn't go. and being in my field, I basically should have just went to a trade school. But
Right.
you don't know what happened. You don't know what's going to happen throughout your life. So college did teach me discipline in a sense, but I wouldn't say it was a waste of my time. I'm glad I got my degree, but if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't have went.
All right, so Ace said college is overrated. I know people who with degrees who aren't in that career. You can take a trade school and in 6 months have a job.
Right.
Yeah, I will knock that down as well. I'll knock that down, but go ahead. Go ahead, Sharon.
Well, it depends on what your goal is, I think. And for me, college was not a means to a particular end for me. It's about education, period. And your education is something that nobody can take away from you.
Right.
They can take away all the rest of the shit. You can go to trade school and get a trade, learn a trade, and get a good job, but somebody can take that away from you. What if you can't do that trade anymore after something happens?
Right.
But you still got this. You can always use this. And that's what was always ingrained in me. Yes, there was no question we were going to college. It was an unwritten rule we were going to college. That was going to be expected, but there's intangible things that you learn and you develop in college that you don't get anywhere else. And if people don't know what that is, then you must have missed it when you were in college. That's all I can tell you. It's not a put down. It's just how I see it. And I'm not saying that you have to see people kill me with this. Oh, so you're saying that you have to go to college to be successful. You don't have to go to college to make money. You don't have to go to college to be successful. I didn't say that. I never said that. You do. But like I said, there are many things that you learn in college that prepare you for the rest of your life that you're not going to get anywhere else. Also, the experience of being away from home at that young age, if you go straight out of high school, that right there, that growth and development and all that, you can't equate that anywhere else. Going to a trade school and getting a job in 6 months is not the same. It doesn't involve the same type of experiences that you're going to get in college. And also, number two, yes, it is who you know. You're right, Adam. It's even more so who you know now than it used to be. I agree with that. But I will tell you this, that the numbers say that having a degree allows you to command more income at these particular levels because you have that paper in your background. Right. And it's a fact. You can't argue with that. You can say it, but the data says that is still true in 2022.
Let us say amen.
Amen.
That's one thing. Let me just say this. The pride I felt when I walked across that stage and got my college degree cannot be touched by anything. Because the one thing I said is, I don't care what these folks do in this country to this black child. You cannot take my education away.
Right.
That means something to me.
Right. And I completely get that. But like, I'm just coming from.
You just negated everything that you just said by saying but. See, y'all don't even understand that when y'all talking. Oh, I get that.
Yeah, you erased everything that you said before.
Oh yeah, Sharon, I heard you, Miss Sharon, but I don't agree with nothing you say.
Whatever you say after but is what you really mean.
That Jordan
it's what you really mean.
Hey, so real quick before Doug goes, Meshach said it's all in how you look at it. It's not the end all be all, but it does provide options as you grow and decide to pivot in life. And he also said your education is something that can't be taken away.
It's how, but like I think the people don't also take in consideration, because people don't have the financial education, that this is a big like government trap, how they get tax revenue from getting these students in student loan debt and making them stay in student loan debt. And then on top of that, it just grows with interest and it collects to the tax revenue for the government even more. I mean, people don't look at that though.
Okay, so I'm laughing because I know what your business is, and I know why you're focused on that. And your point is true and factual, Adam. But what I'm going to say to you is people don't go to college thinking about their student loan debt before they go to college. They only think about that afterwards and what to do to get out of it. I, on the other hand, went to school at a time where I couldn't get any student loans. So I don't have any student loan debt. And I'm not alone. There's many of us that don't have student loan debt. I'm very fortunate and blessed by that. Got it. But the student loan debt is not going to change the fact that you can't, nobody can take that education away from you, whether you still paying on it or not. That's the bottom line. You can say all that other stuff about the money, all you want, and it's factual. You're right.
You are.
I'm sorry. As a black woman in America,
let me get in here.
And knowing my history of my ancestors, yes, I'm going there. You cannot take this away from me because I wasn't supposed to have it. And I got it. So it was like in your face. I got this education. I'm an educated black woman.
And I'm done.
Now what you gonna say now?
Bones.
I'm trying to tell me I can't learn? Please.
All right. So let me get up in here. So one, like Sharon said, I'm not advocating that everybody go to college. College ain't for everybody. Like get that off.
It's not.
Two, what Adam and Sharon, what you said, it's about who you know. The reason I say that's a lie is because it's about who knows you. Right. Because you know a bunch of people in your life who could say they know you, but you wouldn't validate for them. So it's about who knows you. I tell my students all the time, I can say I know Obama. Somebody call Obama and fact check that. He don't know me. I'm in the doghouse. So it's literally about who knows you and who knows your story and where you've been. So that's why I say it's about who knows you and not about.
I accept that, Doug. I accept that. Yes.
Because I don't accept that because people who said that to you, that who you know and they didn't know the person, are liars. If you know somebody, that this is who I know, they should know you too. The people that told you, oh yeah, I know Doug, and then Doug be like, oh, did you know Dennis? No, he lied. That's just what it is. He didn't know him.
Dennis, we're talking about honorable people right now.
That's
this
not
is what
what
we're talking about.
Okay, even if you talk about honorable people, if you got it again, if they don't know you, then they lie.
But see, it also comes down to the foundation of the question, though, is college overrated? And based upon like now how the world is turning, like if you like how you said, Doug, if that person validates for you, they can take you further places than that paper can that got students that are going to college today thousands of dollars. Yeah. But
Adam, the thing is, everybody, especially in this generation we got now, we ain't got people who want to work. So like you can know somebody and you ain't got no work ethic, you gonna be out quicker than anything.
That's the problem, though.
But let me get us back into college. I work in education. If you don't know, if you're watching this, I work in education. Been working in education for about the last probably 7 to 10 years. Education is very good. Now, people want to say, oh, like go do a trade. Half of y'all mofos don't want to go work with your hands. So what you talking about? Go get a trade. The trades are there. They're not going nowhere, but you don't want to go do the physical work. Right. You want easy. This new generation wants easy. And I don't mean just the younger ones. It's the older ones. You want easy. You want something handed to you. It don't work like that.
See the hand, Doug? You got the visual effect, Doug.
The thing is, like, if you want to talk, yes. If you want to talk about debt, okay, bro, I got my debt. I'm good with it. But you know what it is? It's an investment. Because if I don't do that, bro, I'm at McDonald's or Target or somewhere again. Like it's a different route.
Making $20 an hour though.
And so, but the thing is, if you really want to get your grind on, be like these students who leaving they high schools with $2 million in scholarships. Do the work, right? Because the scholarships are always there. Like now, this ain't the best country to get your education in, like hands down. So we know that. If you don't, go check it. But the thing is, like Sharon said, it's going to give you an experience that you probably won't get most other places. Right. You're going to have to grind. You're going to have to do the work. I don't take nothing back from my time. And I dropped out of college for 3 years. Like I didn't think it was for me. I dropped out for 3 years and went back. And so it's been about the community that's really helped me. So when I say it's overrated, when people say it's overrated, you didn't have the right experience. You didn't have the right community. You probably didn't have the right mindset.
Probably.
Like you wanted something to be quicker and easy for you. to just be done, and that ain't how it works. Nothing gets you like that. I don't care what you go do. You want to go be a manager somewhere? You ain't doing that overnight. You got to prove yourself.
And they only wanted to learn those things associated with the job they wanted in life, their career that they wanted. I don't want to learn about this stuff over here because it's not going to help me do this job right here. So I don't need to learn that.
We
if you
know,
have that mindset, then yeah, you're going to
exactly. We know, or at least high-minded folks can know for the most part, this country don't build good citizens. Like just overall, like from the jump, like we're not highly educated in this country. And when I say educated, that doesn't mean just schoolwork. Like because you have a lot of people trying to use education as just the, like Adam said, the degree is here. The degree does not validate you. You validate the degree. But that's like anything. I tell all my students that all the time. You can have that piece of paper, but you got to make that piece of paper work for you. There's people graduating from Berkeley, from Cal, from Harvard that are just bad people. They just know how to do school.
Right. And they get and
you are absolutely right on that.
Because they're not good people. So
yeah.
Right.
So it's not the school the school doesn't validate you. That's why it doesn't matter where you go to school in the sense for the most part. Like now there's different resources and all that stuff that are had. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you got to do the work. Whatever you're trying to get to, whatever you're trying to be, you want to be the #1 podcast in the world, you got to put in the work. You just can't record one episode and be like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm just going to take over because technology and social media has corrupted the mind of people in this country thinking it's just easy and you'll just be able to pop up and get some sponsorships on YouTube and be good. Everybody want to be influencers now. And what the hell does that even mean? Who you influencing if you can't influence yourself to be better?
Don't forget the coach.
Right.
Don't forget the coach. Don't forget the coach. They didn't go to school for the degree, but they took the online test for the coach.
So all I'm gonna say to end this, because when I saw that, especially that 71%, you had I honestly can say working in education, you had the wrong people around you. You might still have the wrong people around you. So like just being like the community that I've built at my school of where I'm even working at right now, those people are family and they encourage me to do better and to be better. Like I went to 2 other community colleges before I went to the one that I work at now. And when I went there, and I didn't have that community and the people who really helped me. So, but the thing is, just my brother works in auto sales. So Brian will probably know this. They got the data of like, oh, if you got this certain degree, you're gonna come in and get this kind of car because that money does change.
Yep.
Like with those degrees, because they got to pay you for that stuff and everything. Now you want to like, oh, Bill Gates? Are you Bill Gates? Like, don't be trying to throw out these anomalies of people if you're not putting in that work to be that person. So I don't want to hear it. Oh, so and so didn't go. Did you? Because education is the common ground that helps you get to those higher things and those different levels. Unless you're gonna be the Bill Gates and do what he had to do to Jeff Bezos, all of those folks who didn't go to college, then go get you something under your belt.
Right.
And I'll end at that.
And I was having the same conversation today. It's funny, in a sense, because there's only a few 1%ers in this world, okay? But and that's rare. Being the 1%ers, I'm talking about multi-billionaires.
Yeah,
so,
right.
For those who aren't 1%ers, we gotta grind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta have stuff under our belt, and we gotta work hard to save our money and invest and do certain things because we're not of that 1%. So it's different circumstances we have to meet to get where we need to go. I'm not saying we can't be that 1%.
Mm-hmm.
And that, but I'm saying we're not that 1% right now. So we have to grind. You have to have things under your belt, like a degree, you know what I'm saying, or trade or whatever to get where you need to go. So I totally that. My thing is with college is I just wish the curriculum and how the education is structured in college, I just wish it would change and be more career specific based instead of taking all of these elective classes that don't mean anything, that you're never going to use, and just go right into certain classes directly towards your field. I think if it was more so that base in a sense of a trade base, I think the curriculum would be amazing for college.
I agree with that somewhat, but it's like, again, it's back to that grind of there's some things you just got to learn along the way. Look, if I could have chose not to take math, I would have chose not to take math, but that's still a core foundation of things I need to learn. So because a master's degree is when you're just focused on it's your mastery. It's like you take martial arts or anything. There's things you got to learn, and you're like, oh, how does this equate to me getting my belt? There's practices in that. And so Will touched on, college can't teach you actual hands-on. That's a lie, because it depends on what field you are in. You want to be in HR, you're taking HR classes. Everybody in that class is like you working at a place running HR. So you have to find what it is that your college thing is of what your field is. You got to get to the right people, the right fellowship, and all of that stuff. So it's that level of things. There's hands-on opportunities. Yes, you can't learn everything through a book. I understand that, but there's a semblance of that classroom, because you know what that classroom mimics? You working at a place, being around a whole bunch of people you don't know, and your teacher is like your supervisor.
Right.
And your classmates are like your peers. So go ahead, Sharon, and then we'll end it.
Do you have data on what the average age is of those 71% that said that is overrated?
Oh, I don't. That'd be Josh and Adam if they got that data.
So if y'all do, let me know, because I'm curious to know what the average age, the median age, or the average age is.
Mm-hmm.
I think age doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it per se, but it's more so mindset.
But it would tell the story. Well,
if it doesn't, then you shouldn't mind sharing the information, then, should you?
Why we got an echo?
All right. Just let me know what it is, if you have it.
We good? Okay, we still got a million. Who is it? We good? Now we're good. I don't know, Adam. I think you got something going on over there. I just muted you. So I don't know, Adam. I ain't blaming you. But yes, college. Talk to the right people. Yeah, it's something on your end, Adam. I don't know what's going on. All right, we got a new little segment we got going here. So, digging with Doug. All right, welcome, y'all. We're gonna be digging a little bit.
Got no music and nothing, man.
No, bro. I don't need all of that.
I got you, Doug. I'm gonna tighten you up.
With Doug.
Right. Digging with Doug.
All right. Y'all know how I am. I like to dig to the heart. I love sports and all that stuff, but we got real life things going on. These sports teams don't truly help our lives in the long end. So want to go around the bin and everything. So what non-material thing do you need the most in your life right now? So again, non-material, not a person, none of that stuff. What is something that's non-tangible that you can touch that you need the most in your life right now? Who's ready to go? Go ahead, Adam.
Well, first, before I go, am I good? Is that whatever is still happening?
I think nope, it's still there.
Okay, cool. Well, for me, it's tied into three different things. For me, it's just mindset, my faith, and then my confidence. The reason why I say those three tie in together is because my mindset allows me to propel my faith. Because I'm still growing in my faith every single day, and as long as my mindset and my faith are aligned, I feel like it enhances my confidence. So those are the three things right now in my life that I need the most.
All right. There's gonna be free flow, so whoever ready to go next.
Does it? Could it be?
What was that, Rashad?
Could it be people or?
Nah. No tangible thing, no material thing, no people, nothing physical. It's more of a.
Go ahead, Zar.
Only thing I think of to get mine out the way is continue, hopefully good health, because you never know, your health as you get older. Even you get tested at any time, you just don't know how your body gonna be. Obviously, I had COVID last year and I had pneumonia and I had some lung damage. but my son is 12, and I want to make sure I'm around for him. So I actually just started going back to the gym. But like I said, like most people out here, our problem is food. Like I'm just 100. Once I get that right, hey man, I don't want to. Hey, man, I don't want to hear nothing from you. Hey, but what? I never liked you anyway. You're pretty much not playing, but yeah, no, I'm trying to get that down. But like I said, I just started going back to the gym. I was talking with Jay Will because we both go to he in Maryland, but he started walking at Planet Fitness, and I've been paying $10 a month for like a year and a half, and I ain't been going. But it's $10. Not that I got money like that, but I just started.
You got it. You got it to say it like that. It's $10.
Anyway, I just started walking. I need to get trying to slowly get the food together, man. Too much food out here, but yeah, I just want to make sure I'm around as long as I can for mainly my son, and just to watch him grow up and do his thing. Appreciate it, Mary.
I'm proud of you, Zar. That's what's up, bro. For real.
As a matter of fact, the bag up Doug one time.
I would probably say confidence is the number one thing for me that I struggle with a lot of the times. I'm my biggest critic. And it's funny because I mean, for example, I've been on this show. For those who don't know, I work in the industry, the movie industry, but I've been on this show for almost the last 2 months. And my first 2 weeks of the show, I was super hard on myself, and I still am. But I had a guy who had been in the business for like 25 years, and we were working and whatnot. And he said, "Hey, Rashad." He's like, "Hey," and he pointed at me. He said, I had an old timer tell me, take it easy on that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? He was pointing to me. He was like, take it easy on that guy. He was like, you're doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? So just relax. And, that kind of kept me at ease, man, because I get in my head so much, whether it's my job or with family or my finances or just anything, man. And confidence is my biggest issue, and just knowing I can do it and take that leap of faith and to do what I love to do. So, I guess that's something that I need the most right now is that it, I mean, I have it, but I need to perfect that. I need that confidence. So.
Yeah, that's real.
Ace said, hold on. Ace said, self-love. Let me see if I can put it back up. Self-motivation.
H2O? Oh, my bad.
And Mary said words of affirmation.
Sound like somebody got some work to do. Who's next? Who want to go next?
Well, I'll go real quick. I mean, if y'all know me, it's pretty much patience. You know what I mean? At my job, in my in-house, because of I got daycare at work and daycare at home. So you know what I mean. So it's pretty much patience for me, which I think I got a good I got good patience. You know what I mean? But
you got perfect, nigga.
Man.
Yo, I was about to say that. You do a great job with it. That's up.
But I need it though, you know what I mean? I think, you know what I'm saying? I go from one daycare. I ain't gonna call my house a daycare though, but you know what I'm saying? I go from one place to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with little kids at my house, and then I gotta deal with grown folks that act like little kids sometimes, you know what I mean? So patience comes in handy, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely need that.
You definitely got the stone face. I can tell you that.
Dennis
really quick though,
Misha said perseverance.
Mary told me to tell Rashad that like her comment was more so like directed towards Rashad. Like Rashad, she was suggesting that maybe you should start saying words of affirmation every morning to yourself. It may sound corny, but it really does help.
That's what I like. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gaining that. I'm trying to take it day by day. But yeah. So
Watch Menace.
For sure.
Dennis or Sharon, go ahead.
Okay, well, mine is joy. I need more joy in my life right now. I don't think I have enough joy on a more consistent basis.
Okay.
Hey, real shit, Sharon, no joke. and well, you know, we all family. You know what I'm saying? I got love for all y'all. It's funny you say that because I was talking to Josh, and Josh can attest to this. We was talking about this. We was talking about this off the air, and we sensed that from you. Real shit. We sensed it. And it's crazy because I told Josh, I said, I'm gonna pray for Sharon because I care about her, I love her. I'm gonna pray for her. I'm gonna send my prayers out to you. And it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because we feel that. I feel your energy. I felt that. Real talk. I care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I appreciate that. I do.
That's a blessing to admit that because it takes a lot of courage to admit that. So
it does. Yeah, it's hard.
so real talk. So big ups to you with that. Like real talk.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And my boy James said life balance.
Go ahead, Dennis.
I'm gonna say it's a combination of a lot of things though, but I'll probably go stronger with confidence. I'll probably go that. I know y'all may say like most confident dude I know, but it ain't like that or anything. Just let y'all know that. It may look like that here. It ain't like that or anything. That's what I'm gonna say. It ain't like that or anything. And sometimes I'm scared to make certain leaps to do certain things that I need to do.
No, it's real. I thank you everybody for your vulnerability. I will share as well in a minute. I mean, the reason this question came up is because I was thinking about this whole past week. I was like, for those, I wish Lamar was here. Like I was thinking, I was like, if God came to me right now and asked me what did I need that was non-material, what would I say? And that's really been sitting with me. I almost don't have an answer, but I do have an answer. But we get so distracted by the material things, the things that we can hold on instantly. We can go buy something. Maybe our Amazon cart fills up when we're feeling depressed and sad. Or, you know, we feel unconfident in whatever is ahead, potentially. So then we go eat or something, or we go do whatever our vice is. We all have different vices that can seem good. But we're running away from whatever the problem or thing is. So, we can just always acquire things, but things don't help us with the true things that are going on in the inside. So I just hope everybody reflects on this. Also, for those who are in the comments, anybody who watches this either right now or in the future, and you know somebody in one of these boxes that are sharing, check in on them. Like really do that check in. Don't do the whole thing. Like one of the things I don't like about social media culture now is like when somebody does share vulnerably and people are like, oh, like give me a call. It's like I'm bleeding. Like call me, because sometimes it's tough to pick up that phone when you're going through whatever you're going through. If you do try to pour out, and sometimes, because I just say social media is really our diaries now for some of us.
Right.
So sometimes you know how I share on mine. So I try to be that change on social media to the best of my ability. But, you know, sometimes that's all the courage and things I have is like, let me throw that little flare out. Maybe somebody will hit me. But we're all going through that in some way, shape, and form. So reach out to those in your life. And it's not that you have to have everything together and know what to say. Sometimes it's just being there, being silent on the phone and listening to somebody.
Right.
And that's really what it can take, or you can pray or whatever helps you. So
that's definitely true. Communication. So
don't call me.
The one thing I learned through communication is, especially if somebody's going through it, is make sure that like they're understood and you don't come off as you're trying to make them understand you.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I learned.
Right.
Or that you're trying to fix things. So and so I would say for me it's patience. I mean, it's really patience and trust of what is ahead for me and will be good. So I mean, I'm in a place where I'm pretty good for the most part in my life and things are well, but there's things I desire and hope for, and at times it can feel like they're not going to happen at all. So it's really truly like the Sixers trusting the process, and so really developing not to that level. It's on a different level, didn't it? So, but really that patience of that, and really taking time for myself and that's even what my therapist is recommending for me more. It's just really taking that time for myself and reflecting and getting away. So this was the first Digging with Doug, and as you see, this is how we're gonna hit because I want to hit at the heart. So,
Dude, you got everybody all feeling all emotional.
Digging with Doug.
but that is what we need. Okay, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself and check in with your squad. Okay, it's important. And show your faces and stop drinking water on screen.
What the fuck?
Hold up. If we need to drink water, I'm gonna drink some damn water.
Right, well, I'm talking. What's wrong with drinking water? The hell?
Look, it was a joke. Calm down, Jesus. One gotta go. Let's shoot through these. So one gotta go. Dennis, go ahead.
Bye, Rice.
Yeah, Rice got to go.
Okay, Rashad said right. Czar, one gotta go. So you working on your health.
Y'all got y'all loving mind. Think Rice is going anywhere. Buy mashed potatoes.
Czar, you working on your health, so you shouldn't eat none of these. So Josh.
Hey man, you asked a question. I gotta pick one.
Dalton said rice. Charlene said mashed potatoes. That's where
Right,
I'm going.
Charlene.
And Ace said rice.
Hey, hold on. Okay, hold on. Comment section. I see y'all commenting. Where y'all response to the Digging with Doug? Where y'all response at?
Hey, it's a new segment. Give them a chance to warm up, Doug.
No, I know. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Go ahead, Sharon.
Peace. Meshach said peace out.
It's the French fries for me. Buy fries.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fries. That's the worst one for you. The French fries.
So you're picking based on health then.
Well,
I thought the mashed potatoes was the worst one. I mean, the macaroni and cheese.
No, the mashed potatoes are not the worst.
None of them are good.
No, I meant to say, I ain't mean mashed potatoes. I meant to say macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I think macaroni and cheese.
No,
is
I
worse.
think the fries.
I think fries are the worst. Now, if you fry it in peanut oil, you all right.
Ain't this something?
I don't care what the oil is. No.
What about put in the oven? I don't fry it.
Adam,
That's good.
It's French fries for me. Okay, it's French fries.
It's French fries for her. Adam, go ahead.
Man, as tough as it is, because I love all four of these side dishes. Damn, mac and cheese gotta go. Mac and cheese.
Right is gone for me. All right, this is gonna be funny after the segment we just had. How attractive would you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10?
Mary said, "What?"
Zara, go ahead. Zara, start it off.
I will say now, till I get to my desired weight, I'm gonna go 7.
All right, Josh.
Because I'm normally a dime when I'm in my prime.
Hey, I'm a 10 right now, but you know what I'm saying? When I get to where I'm at, I'm gonna be off the scale. I'm gonna be off the scale when I get where I'm at, where I need to be.
Sharon, go ahead, Sharon.
Shoot, I've been a 10 all my life.
Right. Let her know.
Adam, go ahead.
Don't
Hold on. See what I said, Ace.
Man, for me, I say I'm a 10.
Sauce King.
The Dennis.
I'm going with 8. I ain't gonna shoot that loud like that.
Come on, Dendy.
I'm just something that they make sure they want to 8. You know what I'm saying? I'm 8.
Okay. Mary, represent.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8 because there's always room for improvement. So
right.
Hey, that's why I'm off the scale, baby. When I get that, come on, let's go.
What do you usually do while you boo boo?
Well, that's easy. No, I can't say that. Then y'all gonna know I'm always boo booing.
I'm either on my phone or
they editing this podcast.
Right. Hey, I'm either on my phone or I'll put on YouTube and sit my phone down so I can watch like a show or interview.
All right, we got Facebook. Go ahead, Sharon.
Usually I'm playing a game on my phone.
Why you boo boo?
Yep, that's what I'm.
That's what I do. I ain't gonna lie, I be on my phone when I boo too. My phone is nasty, so for y'all, don't touch my phone. If I
it
was
doesn't
you.
usually, take me that long, so it's quick.
All right.
Quick shit.
I'll be in there for like hours. Charlene to tell you she getting mad.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm in there so long, my leg go numb. So
that's a guy thing.
No, I don't understand that.
Hey, Charlene be mad. She be hot.
Adam, go ahead, Adam.
It comes on out. Go the same time.
For me, I be trying to get in and out of there as soon as possible.
Right, me too. One game, boom.
I don't be on my phone, no nothing. I try to get in and out as soon as possible. Just handle my business and go.
Yeah, don't touch my phone.
Once again, Adam, I'm Richie.
Right. Hello, Mary.
Like I be in there meditating sometimes. So I mean, but yeah, on the phone for sure.
No, I ain't talking on the phone while I'm boo-booing.
No, I said not on the phone calling somebody. I mean, just on the phone. I mean, it can do a lot of things. So pick.
Hey, I be on Zoom. I ain't gonna lie. I be on Zoom.
Look at my dog, Doug. Okay, Doug.
I got 3. I can pick 3 right now.
Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
I got Keenan and Kel number 1 for sure. All that number 2, and Doug number 3.
All right, Dennis.
Hey, what's that second bottom to the right? Second one.
Clarissa explains it all.
No, above her.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life.
All right, I'm okay. I'm going with all that. Legends and Keenan and Kel.
What the hell is Legends?
Sharon.
It was
a game. Like a temple run kind of thing.
We picking the same 3. All that Keenan and Kel and Doug. That's it.
You like Keenan and Kel?
That's the answer.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
All of that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Doug.
All right, Zara.
Clarissa explains it all.
I thought we was about to have the same, Josh.
I was gonna put Clarissa though, but I can't.
Nah, all that and Keenan and Kel are the for sure ones. But Are You Afraid of the Dark? Not Doug.
All right.
No, so Doug was that show, boy.
I'm going Our Real Monsters, Rocco's Modern Life, and Doug.
Ace got Doug, all that Keenan and Kel.
That's right, Ace.
Charlene got Keenan and Kel, all that, and Legends.
Josh, wait for Shy response to this one. See if it's all captured.
Oh, yeah. How many?
All right. What was your favorite rapper? You picked one of the 2000s. Go ahead, Zara.
It got to be one of these 9.
Eminem.
Yes, one of these
rap
9.
guy. Eminem.
Josh.
Man,
favorite?
My man, Lil Wayne it up there. So yeah, 50.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sharon.
Luda.
Okay. Dennis.
I'm going with Kanye Tiller.
All right, and Adam.
Yeah.
Man, it's out of Kanye and Luda for me, but I'm gonna lean towards Luda.
All right, I'm taking 50 all day. I had G Unit as well. Oh, there
you go. Yeah. Swagoo. Lord have mercy.
Wow, that exhale was something real.
Hey, Doug, real quick, what kind of video is that you put on your power with this one?
That's a GIF.
That's a GIF. How many times? We'll talk later. Go ahead. No, I got some questions.
I know. I'm laughing at the statement of that. It's perfectly fine. So I'm not laughing at it.
50 was a wankster.
All right. So closing remarks. Czar, what you got? Oh crap! Maybe you said.
Oh man, another great show. We do this on Tuesdays, so just make sure y'all here on Tuesdays, and we'll always be here on Tuesdays, and you'll see Stay Tuned Live every Tuesday.
I can't. Shout out to Fat Boy Chronicles. Make sure you holler at him. Willie Barr, he out here in the Bay. Shout out to Jay. Sharon, go talk to him, Sharon.
Please follow. Did you hear what Chocolate said? I have interesting things to say. I have 2 shows on here that I posted within the last 30 days that you need to listen to. And I have great content coming up in the next couple of weeks because I'll have plenty of time to record some episodes here.
All right.
So, did you hear what Chocolate said? You're going to be asking that.
Dennis.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me on all podcast and social media platforms. Yes, including YouTube. Please go subscribe to my YouTube page. Thank you very much for subscribing. Let me say
That's
that.
right, John.
But can y'all take this off for a second? I wanted to say one more thing.
Okay.
I'll take this off.
Okay.
All right, this is the last thing I want to say. Next week is the Super Collab show we doing. Stay tuned to Talk You Is Tuesday. Come to y'all 10 p.m., baby. Make sure y'all be there or you're going to miss it.
10 p.m. which coast?
10 p.m. East Coast. We don't care about the West.
I'm going to put you in the back room. I just muted him, but I'm going to put him in the back room next. Go ahead, Adam.
Oh man, it's another great show full of laughs. I love being with y'all. Like Rashad said earlier, y'all are family. One thing I want to say is thank you everyone for continuing to follow and like and share me and Mary's content. This coming week, me and Mary are actually going to be doing a featured series. Now that I'm more comfortable doing these videos, I finally got out of my feels about doing it. But we're finally going to be doing a series. And then also, too, be on the lookout because Mary is going to be doing a financial breadcrumb segment on this show where me and Josh are going to talk about wins specifically. But Mary's going to be doing a segment on this show and finally showing her face on this show. So, as always, stay tuned.
All right.
Well, shout out, Adam. You've been doing more videos. I'm proud of you. I meant to say that.
All right.
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, Pyramids with a Purpose. Make sure you go follow that wonderful couple and see what they're doing. They got doing some amazing work down there in Atlanta. Go ahead, Miss Sharon, say it.
It's bro time.
Rashad was here, but he is no longer here for the show. Make sure you go check out him and co-host Abby. It's bro time. It's the Dig on Doug podcast. Make sure you go follow, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff. I got a Twitter coming soon as well, so I'm gonna jump on that game. Latest episode 16, man, sports, and emotions. Really great conversation about how sports is usually the only space where men get to express emotions and it'd be okay, but even that is limited. So go check that out with my boy Chuck Anderson, licensed therapist. We dig into that. And me and him got some really great stuff coming with some ex-pro athletes here in the near future. So get it while it's hot on the presses. Stay tuned. You know what it is. Like Zara said on Tuesdays, we got all your time zones covered in the North America states. So holla at them, Josh.
No, yeah, I pretty much said everything. You know what I mean? Everybody got their podcast jumping or are about to get it jumping. Doug got his, Sharon got his, Adam, Mary got theirs, Zara about to get his, and we all know Dennis everywhere. So and we still got that merch, man. Justin got some merch. Hey man. Charlene about to get it when I get off this thing though. So
Wait, what?
all that talking she was doing in the comments though, but we got it.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, like Adam said, man, stay tuned, baby.
All right. In honor of Jay, let's go, guys.